So today's question is, could indoctrination and propaganda cause mental illness? Propaganda, probably not. Indoctrination, possibly. I suppose if someone is exposed to propaganda for long enough and that propaganda conflicts with their personal values and beliefs, then yes, it could potentially cause anxiety, fear, and maybe even depression. The thing is, propaganda and indoctrination sound like the same thing, don't they? But they're not. Both, of course, are types of communication which are designed to influence the thoughts, the beliefs, and the behaviors of a specific group of people. Both can be used to promote a particular ideology or political agenda, but how they go about it is very different. Propaganda often relies on techniques such as emotional appeals or manipulation of the facts primarily. And of course, it also uses a lot of symbols and slogans to convey its message, and it's usually disseminated through the media, through art, through music, through film, and of course, nowadays through social media as well. Now, if you've ever watched a film that has been made during the Cold War, that's propaganda, pure and simple, on both sides. Or if you've ever watched a political campaign that uses imagery or music or symbols to present a distorted view of their opponents, this is propaganda. I mean, even corporations use propaganda to promote their brands. You know, tobacco and fast food companies use it to downplay health risks. Fossil fuel companies, like oil companies, use it to downplay the effect that their product has on climate change. Even tech companies use it to downplay the negative impacts things like social media has on people's privacy and well-being. But none of this is going to cause mental illness. Now, indoctrination, on the other hand, is a little more insidious. This is the process of inculcating a particular ideology in someone, and it involves a very systematic and intentional effort to shape someone's attitudes and values and beliefs. And it's accomplished through things like education, training, or even socialization. Religions use it. So things like Sunday school or religion education classes, these are indoctrination. North Korea uses it to reinforce the Kim personality cult. Extremist groups use it. Conspiracy groups use it as well. Look at QAnon as an example. Now, can indoctrination cause mental illness? That's more interesting. I suppose certainly it can cause things like religious trauma syndrome and complex PTSD. So I suppose the answer to that is yes, it can in certain circumstances. Or at the very least, it can exacerbate an existing or underlying mental health issue. That was an interesting question, and I suppose it's even more relevant in today's world of misinformation and disinformation. And don't even get me started on that. Maybe that's another video in and of itself. Talk to you in the next video.